They told me in this series Joel Embiid was the best player. They told me James Harden was the best player. But he'll never win an NBA championship. The only best player in this series is Jimmy effing Buckets. Jimmy Effits is the best player in this series. Tell him, Lefko. Let me. That's finger licking good. That's what that is. That's a little KFC Kentucky effing connection. Don't wanna hear about it. Bam started the game jumping on the Joel Embiid's head. Strus kicked that caboose. They said he couldn't hit threes anymore. The moment was too big. Well, how's a 35-point ass kicking for you, Philly? How's that? Oh, the series changed. I saw you in your pizza-stained Allen Iverson jerseys yesterday. You embarrassed yourself. You walked out of that building in disgrace. And I know what you were all thinking. James Harden. He's not that. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
Fat bum.
You're not that guy. You had one little cute game. Vintage Harden, if you will. One game. But then all of a sudden, the magic powder ran out. Joel Embiid is a lot of things, all right? He might have been the MVP this year. He is dealing with a lot of injuries, but also he deserves a Golden Globe because that is some of the best acting I've ever seen in my life. Because he acted like he was assaulted by Dwayne Dedmon when all that happened was he got hit in the face with a basketball by his own doing and tried to blame it on somebody else. He's the clumsiest 7-1 guy I've ever seen in my life.
Is he?
He's the clumsiest 7-1 guy I've ever seen in my life.
Have you, dude?
Walking around there, bouncing off the mat like
next
Shawn
to other
Michaels.
7-footers, Joel Embiid looks like Deion Sanders.
I don't see Dwayne Dedmon on the ground that much.
No,
I mean, he is falling all over himself. If Gabe Vincent blows next to him, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing, Leroy. But you want to know something? Here's the thing that's funny about it. All your little screenshots, Philadelphia, that you like to take. Oh, look, there's no Heat fans here. Hey, did anybody tell the Heat fans that the game started at 7:30? Here's the problem, though. Undefeated at home, never lost. You want to know why? Because it's a festivity when you come to FTX Arena. When you come there, not only do you get your ass kicked, we party while kicking your ass. Our pop stars go out there and give our coaches massages while kicking your ass. So please tell me again about your great arena and your stupid cracked bell. Tell me about it, because I'll tell you what it's not. I'll tell you what you can't do, and you go ding, 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 ding. You can't play Pepas. And guess what? You got Pepas at a record time last night, Leroy. 8:18 left in the fourth quarter. The fight was called. He had to step in like Mills Lane and say, no mas. Papayas was played. We took you down like a smoothie and drank down your tears. We mixed it with papayas and Philly tears. And it's 3-2. And you already know what's coming to Philadelphia, dude. You know what's coming. You had your best shot. You had your emotional lift. But now it's all over, dude, because Jimmy Butler's playing better than anybody in these mother bleeping playoffs. Let's be real about it. The best player in the playoffs is Jimmy Butler, and he's going to Philadelphia, and you know how this story ends because you have the saddest franchise this side of the New York Knicks, okay? And all that's going to happen is that Jimmy Butler is going to waltz into that old building, and all you're going to be reminded is, we picked Tobias Harris over this guy because he's about to close your ass out. Do you know that, Leroy? You want to know what's going to happen on Thursday?
Thought I would get a chance to warm
Marcos,
up before.
Do you want to know what's going to happen on Thursday?
I don't want to know. I need to know.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you want to know what's going to happen on Thursday? Do you want to know what's going to happen on Thursday? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen on Thursday. Jimmy Butler is wrapping this puppy up. Hit the ID, Marcos. Then I will let Leroy get to his point because I was very selfish.
The Ticket is the home of every
now you
Miami
wanna be
Heat game.
aware?
WAXY South Miami and WSFS HD2 Miramar, an Odyssey station.
These Leroy thoughts are brought to you by the Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford, we know trucks. Were you boots on the ground last night, dude? You didn't call me. Like, that'd be really rude if you weren't there.
No, because here's the deal. So I was gonna go, but I had something I had to do, and we, like, all of us never went to dinner for Mother's Day because either Fonz had to work, my mother-in-law had to work. So I figured, okay, I had to do some running around. I'll do it on Tuesday.
Yep.
And it's the only day it could have been done because everybody works or somebody has something to do and Fonz is going out of town. So I'm like, I could make it another day, and everybody would understand, but you ever have to live with that guilt that nobody makes you live with but you?
Sure do.
I would have felt bad. So I didn't want to rush and try to get in what I need to get done. And we went to eat at Seasons 52. You ever heard of it?
I have heard of it. It's pretty delicious.
Yes. Yeah. Every meal is less than like 600 calories.
Yep. I know, but they got that squash soup that's really good. Why are you looking at me like that? It's good.
Dude, what's
Squash soup.
dude?
It's delightful. I'm not going to sit here and be judged.
Hold on. You eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
You are like a trash compactor when you eat food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I have seen you eat 5 wings, a cheeseburger, fries, and drink a Coke
Easy work.
during a break.
Yeah.
And you want to tell me how delicious squash soup is? I ain't buying it.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Why are
it's
you always
good.
lying?
Dude, I'm telling you. It's good.
Dude, do you? Hold on. Marco.
Well, first of all, I'm a big tomato bisque fan or tomato soup fan. It's very similar, but like a different, it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it, like a less saucy tomato soup. It's just very good. I'm telling you. Seasons 52 with their squash soup. People will tell you.
If you go into a restaurant for the soup, did you just drink it like you drink your coffee? Because I don't understand how a man who I've seen eat on several occasions can take one of those little spoons and.
I love soup.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love a good soup? A bisque? A chowder?
And the chowder got some chunks in it. So that's borderline soft food.
Let me tell you something. You want to know what was served as catering last night in the Philadelphia 76ers locker room?
What?
Squash soup. Because they got squash, son! Woo!
So it's funny that you say the Phillies fans were talking about, look at nobody here. They come late. Well, evidently so did the 76ers. and for you to take pictures of the crowd, you probably should have been taking pictures of that Philly bench.
Dude, it's so like
it was slow.
Not only them, but their stupid media too is just like out there. Oh, look at the fans! There's nobody here. All right, dude, go eat a cheesesteak.
You know what we call that? Lashing out.
Lashing out. Yeah, you're lashing out.
They don't want. They trying to avoid talking about that 800-pound gorilla in the room, which is the Philadelphia 76ers, to talk about all the surrounding pieces.
Yeah.
All the things going on around the arena.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How come, because I hear all the time, oh, Bam's scared to make the moves on Joel Embiid. Bam doesn't, he's not the same guy. The only time I saw Joel Embiid's eyes light up last night was when Dwayne Dedman was on him. I didn't see it when Bam was on him. Because all I heard Joel Embiid last night say is pineapple! Because he couldn't shake him. He couldn't shake Bam. Embarrassed and put the clamps on his ass.
It's weird how that works because Shaq used to say some of the same things. He would say, it's not Yao Ming that would give him problems. It's the 6'8", 6'9" guy because he's so much smaller that he was, a nuisance.
His feet are quick, dude. And Joel Embiid yesterday was like not even trying to get to the rim. He was just like, "Jeez, I'm gonna try these fadeaway
I'm gonna
jumpers."
tell you like this.
That face
Hold
is
on.
bothering him.
I'm gonna give him a pass because for this reason, if you have an injury, right, and you get that injury hit when you should be out a couple of more weeks, your body tells you to make business decisions. You don't want to. You want to be tough. Your body says, player, watch the elbows, watch all of the arms, watch that pterodactyl in front of you. Yeah. And so from that standpoint, I'm never going to get on Joel Embiid in this series for playing. But I will say this. All of those role players, all of them, right? They took that plane down here and left their game in the comforts of Philadelphia.
Sure did.
And usually the team that wins the championship or the team that goes the farthest in will go the farthest in the Eastern Conference. Those guys are the guys that'll show up on the road. So the Heat still have to do it, right?
Oh, they're going to do it, dude.
Because think about this.
They're going to do it.
Think about this. Series hasn't started yet. Nobody's won on the road.
Don't do my thing.
Don't do your thing.
Don't do my thing.
I'm agreeing with you.
No.
See, we
don't do
samesies.
that. Don't do that. No, -1. No, -1
That's
for
not -1.
Minus,
do you
minus
not
one.
say that?
No,
He can't
that's
give me
not.
a
Don't do my
-1 for
thing.
saying the same stuff he says.
Well, guess what? I'm making a new rule.
Wait. Why
I'm making a
can
new
you
rule.
agree with me, but I can't agree with you?
Well, because I think
Get
when
off the soapbox.
No, because I think when Pat Riley made that rule, he's like, oh wait, there's a footnote, and that footnote is unless you drub them by 35 at your own place on a swing game, then the series starts, and it ends on Thursday. Please, please, I don't want to. Please, unicorn security.
Can somebody help me, please? Because this dude changes like I don't even know who you are anymore. First, we would talk about series hasn't started yet. Now,
it started.
Series started.
Series. Trust me. Last night I was there and I saw a series start and end.
But by the way, DJ Khaled giving massages and wiping asses.
Yep.
What the hell?
He's not a guy. He's not a guy who apparently not big with the personal space.
You know, Spo he's quiet, but he's kind of an intense coach.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The antics on the sideline. For him to all of a sudden get a super secret back rub, I mean,
he tries to help Max Strus inbound the basketball. Jimmy Butler is like keeled over laughing, and then he gives Spo a shoulder rub.
Right. I mean, he did everything but talk to the officials as he was running down the sideline. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, Khaled?
It was great. It was great. He needs he's going to get a ring.
If that was in a loss, or if that had lasted even 1 second longer,
oh yes,
Spo would have been pissed.
Oh, yes, he knew. Wait,
you know the moment.
You know you mess with somebody, but you know not to go too far with it.
Yeah,
that was like a glancing blow on the back.
Yeah,
given the appearance that he was there for longer than he was. But
great.
He just gave a little, oh, excuse me. He whispered, oh, excuse me. But he made everybody else think that he was giving him a massage, right?
So good.
Yeah,
so good.
I mean, and the thing is that you're not afraid of Spo, right? Like he's genuinely a engaged person. He'll have any conversation with you he wants. You know, he's a cool dude.
He's not a curmudgeon.
Right. But on the sideline, some of the looks, it always looks like Spo is not to be played with right now.
No, there's out of game Spo and in game Spo seem like two very different dudes.
Right. Dude, he never really smiles. He gives that smile, you know, that fake smile to the officials.
Walking all over the place.
You got to be kidding me. How is that not a foul?
That's my favorite. The Spo look of disgust is just
right. But he has it for 75% of the game. They go on a 15-point run. The other team scores 3 points.
You know what he looks like? He looks like a guy who's taken a lot of berating from Pat Riley. Like he just
Yes.
over his life, he's just like, I'm just gonna eat this.
Right.
I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna swallow my anger right now
Right.
because I am furious.
It's unbelievable. Yet somebody would feel that this man at this moment needs a back rub.
So good. It was so good. You know, in reality, though, when they hit the film session today, it's going to be like nonstop review. All right, here's the Khaled rub. There's the pump up. It's going to be all there. He also helped Max Strus inbound the basketball. Here's Strus juice on DJ Khaled helping him out.
Max, a lot of cool things have happened to you this year, but in your wildest dreams, did you ever think that DJ Khaled would help you inbound the basketball?
I heard the crowd going crazy, and I didn't know what was going on. And then Jimmy was laughing, so I just looked, and I saw he was pumping up the crowd. It was a pretty cool moment, getting to meet him after the game. But like you said, there's just a lot of things that just keep happening to me, and it's pretty special.
Now the question is, do you think DJ Khaled goes up to Philly for the clincher? You know, does he feel like he's got to be there for everything now?
No.
Or is he going to try and top himself the next home game?
Look, you know how Miami people work. It ain't the same type of party in Philly.
Oh no, it's a grumpy
party. It ain't
party.
the same type of event.
They'll probably try and copy it. They'll probably have Meek Mill go out there and try and give Doc Rivers a foot rub.
No. See,
Doc,
DJ Khaled is worldwide, right? Meek Mill is a Philadelphia guy.
Hey, Doc Rivers, what would happen if Meek Mill tried to give you a foot rub during a game?
Oh, hell, I'd knock his ass out. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm trying to win a championship, and he over there playing footsie. I ain't got time for that.
Doc, why did you get so mad at Joel Embiid getting hit in the face with a basketball by his own doing?
Because Ben Simmons ain't playing. All of a sudden, when we thought we got the James Harden, we gave up everything for. Then he can't hit the broadside of a barn. My star player, my MVP, got hit in the face, right? Our role players are chatting it up with DJ Khaled. We can't get him to play basketball.
Oh man,
another one.
Jimmy Butler hates George Niang so much. He called him a lot of no words.
It's funny because when the Heat make threes, it's just an overall celebration because that's what the Heat do.
Yep.
But this Niang, every time this guy makes a bucket, everybody has a ticker tape parade.
Oh my, I'm with you, dude.
Oh my goodness.
He is
Niang. Oh, the Heat don't want none of this smoke. Really?
I heard Grant Hill was very pro Sixers last night on the broadcast. I heard he was there with some Sixers pom poms.
You know what it is though? I think and I don't necessarily know if I would go that far, but I think the whole Joel Embiid story, it kind of people appreciate it. Just the fact that he's playing and contributing the way he is, and he's the star of that team.
Yeah.
And nobody else is doing anything. And I think it may seem like it's slanted towards the 76ers, but a lot of it is those guys appreciating what Joel Embiid is trying to do with almost no help.
I'd appreciate it too. It's kind of like when we're sitting here and we were watching, Jimmy Butler during the finals. It's like he's got no help. Like you just appreciate the effort. But yeah, he's playing through a lot of injuries. I get it. It was weird last night though. I saw the clip of Charles Barkley, who had a weird theory yesterday for Joel Embiid struggles. We'll tell you about that next.